Alright. Let's freaking get this. Alright, gunpowder. You're gonna have to get off my lap now. Yes, you're a good boy. Good boy. Yes, yes.
Now to select an upgrade. I believe this upgrade will light the way. I'm out of shotgun ammo. I've achieved maximum power! Maximum level.
I gotta go make sure I'm streaming to the right channels.
An upgrade would be energizing.
Here we go.
Upgraded and good to go. Look at me now, Papa.
Whoops. Whoops. Does not want to stop jumping between 119 and 120 for some reason. I wonder if Davis is gonna join. I think those are the people I want to play with today. I don't necessarily remember who some of the other people are. Who's this guy?
The good news is that with me...
I want to play with Skedios too, but he hasn't been on in a while. I've already invited him once. Okay, actually, let's grab something different.
Good news. I've leveled up. I should select an upgrade. Excellent. I have an upgrade.
Damn. Damn, this thing shreds when you level it up. Okay, so the hip fire goes up higher than you expect when you're behawking.
I'm out of energy ammo. The perfect upgrade. Parfait. I'm at the max level.
Okay. Okay, I can see how to use this weapon now, more or less. I still don't really like it, but it makes more sense now. It can shred. If you're accurate, it shreds, that's for sure. Oh! I got one. It's Kane, hell yeah. We are being patient. Oh, almost 2,000 kills on Revenant, nice. Ah, there you go. You just get on? You want to shoot me in the range? Help me warm up?
Yeah. I was, I actually, it accidentally left the game on overnight. I was up working on stuff all night, and then at about 6, 7 o'clock this morning, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go shoot some things. And I was thinking about what you were saying regarding the matchmaking, or the match. Like,
yeah, I was definitely struggling to explain myself, but I think
no, because what I think you were saying was basically that it's it's there to make you feel good about yourself.
Yeah.
Because it's always showing you like you're in the upper tier of players. But I also think that, not to be like, yeah, we're awesome, but we, I think, are actually in the upper tier of players.
We are, yes.
Because this morning I had two things that I saw that I wouldn't say it challenges your belief, but it gives evidence of just information. This isn't like I'm trying to like prove you right or wrong. This is just I'm looking at additional and more evidence that I have, the better off everything looks for me, because at that point it's like we can make a more educated decision, considering the fact that we never will know.
Ultimately, my perspective is I don't really know exactly how. It's just that it's trying to make you feel good while still telling the truth, right? That's just what I think is happening. But I would like to know what it's actually trying to tell us, right?
Well, like, so this morning when I was playing, I was playing in a really interesting time, because it was like I said, 6-7 o'clock Eastern time. Is, you know, on a Wednesday. Most people are like
asleep or have just gotten off,
or asleep, or whatever. One person that I played with for about 10 seconds, who was very angsty, sounded like they were a teenager, and by that I mean 13 maybe.
Right.
It was funny. He was yelling at me for not being able to kill something after he and the other guy failed miserably to do that.
They
when
also
they ran ahead
failed
of
to
me
die.
and
Yeah.
left me behind. Yeah, they're like, "How did you not get that? The guy's almost. He's like, he's there. You just gotta go get him. There's only one guy left. There's only one guy." I'm like, "Okay." So I get in there, re-knocked the person that they knocked.
Always.
Yeah, while I'm getting shot by the other guy. Yeah, and it was crazy. And I'm like, and I was playing not Catalyst, Void, the Altar.
Yeah.
I was playing Altar. And I dropped the Nexus, and I'm like, guys, you just got knocked your ass out. I don't know what's in there, other than the fact that I can still hear shooting in the States. There's how many friggin' players in there? One? No, there's three, at least two more teams shooting it out in there. I don't particularly want to just dive in there by myself to take out a team, try to pick your guys' asses up, and then, you know, lose anyway because another team's going to come in and pick us off. And I was just laughing at the kid because I was like, yep, that's exactly what I needed to do. Because I jumped in there anyway, because I was like, I brought the Nexus down, and I was like, you guys, come on, ping it. Like, nope, okay. They're like, oh my god, no, man, go. I'm like,
yeah,
okay,
no,
fine,
so
I'll do this.
Even if it's wrong,
I don't want to play
3
with
people
you
doing the
anyway.
wrong thing is better than 2 people doing the wrong thing and 1 person doing the right thing.
And like I said, they were playing, I think they were Octane and Revenant, so they just, they just bounced away real quick, and I'm like, okay, well, there's that. They jumped in and started a fight. I dropped the Void Nexus down, and I went to hop over the edge, and they both got knocked. And I'm like, do I really want to walk in there for that? Like, what's going on? Anyway, it just made me laugh because the kids started like barking at me, and I'm like, this is why I don't like having comms unmuted. But I meet some very interesting people at the same time. Like, that's a rarity now. Once you get to, like, you get to a point where you're not playing with that middle tier
type of player anymore. You're playing with people who have a lot of time invested in the game or are really good initially.
Yeah, or they've muted themselves in game because they don't particularly want to yell at somebody, and they'll just sit and talk crap to somebody in the Discord server they're in.
Yeah, that's usually what's happening.
Yeah, but like it was interesting. So anyway, so what I noticed was in the first few matches that I got into, and there wasn't a whole lot of people on because I tried getting into a mixtape and nobody was around, and then I sat there for like 5 minutes and nothing. So I was like, okay, well, screw that. I tried getting into the wild card, and same thing, like 5 minutes, like 8 people in queue. I was like, well, never mind, I ain't doing that. So I just went and said, screw it, let me just do trios, and I got into a match within the first like minute. So I was like, okay, well, I'll work with this, and that was the first match. It just made me laugh. But anyway, as I played like 5 or 6 or 7 matches, at this point, it always shows me in the upper third of the skill range on from the full bell curve. I didn't notice it before, but after you said something, I did start to recognize that yes, the bell curve is like there's a flatter line further to the right than there is in the middle, and I honestly think that's part of the farce.
That's what I was getting at. Yeah, that's the first. Yeah, that's step 1. Is there's so many players that have been playing for so long, the bell curve is weighted to the right. It's weighted towards the number of us that have lots of stats, right?
And also, when you take into account that the top 750 players are predators, they're going to be on that outlier on the right, and there's going to be at most 750 of them, right? Like,
Yes.
even if you were pred and then you're not pred, but there's only 750, and that's just how they do that, which I think is an interesting concept and a rather arbitrary number, but it is what it is.
Yeah, they've actually increased the number in different places and in the past. That's how come it's 750. It used to be smaller. I think it used to be the top 500.
Okay, so even then, so like, but
it is arbitrary.
I think that would be part of the reason why it's free to restart.
Yeah.
There's been at least 3 matches that have been in where the skill range this match was like in the top 20%, like not even the top third, like the top fifth.
Yeah.
Of the, like, that was the whole gray bar, and then me and the team that I was with are like stacked all the way to the right, and I'm like, bullshit. There's no way that I am mixed with 2 people that effectively are pred level and I'm there. Like, that's where I agree with you, and I'm like, there's a little bit of a make me feel good. But at the same time, when you look at the people who are in said match, I understand why the gray part was where it was at. I just don't particularly think that our entire team was stacked on that level, though. When you look at like Apex Legends stats, like there's the website that tracks all players and all the different things across the board. There are a few stats, like for example, with Revenant, you can never get this stat again, but when the silence enemies stat was still a thing.
Now you're picking up what I'm putting down. Now you're touching on exactly what it is I'm trying to convey, right? Yes.
Yeah. But like I'm technically in like the top like 1.2% overall, and the top like 1.1% of just enemies silenced, like just that one specific stat, which I thought was fascinating, because I'm like, how am I really good at this on PC versus overall? Like, that was crazy. But then when you look at anyway, the reason I brought this up is because one match I was in, that gray bar reached from the very top right all the way to like the only part that wasn't gray was like the bottom 25, 20, less than a third, but greater than a fifth. And the whole thing was that then the championship team, I snapped a screenshot of this and saved it just so I could show you, because this is absurd. This was the championship team on that match.
Okay.
Put it in our the voice channel chat.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at that going, and I'm like, yeah, that's definitely. But I don't particularly. I'm looking at these guys, and I'm looking at their like they they've got the 20 kill bombs, and they've got and I'm like, I believe that there was a point in the game's history where even me, where I could have done this, where if I were to blow my count away completely and start fresh, play like the matchmaking stats rounds and play like a moron,
and
so I would get placed in, and then I could get into a match where people were so bad and full smurf it, and then just go and get a 20 bomb. Now, with the anti-cheat elements that they're attempting to put in now, would that raise some flag in their system? Would anybody actually notice? How many people actively do this that aren't like streamers? Because there was a guy who, I don't remember which one it was. I just happened to see it was presented at one point.
I think the answer, in my experience from what I did, is yes to all of those questions. So like whatever arbitrary yes means to those. I just don't want to interrupt too much.
Yeah. No, you're fine. I was chuckling because it was like, that was one streamer, and I just happened to catch it one time early on, and he got in trouble for it. I think that's why I saw the news on it. Was that he basically every season he would start a brand new account and go from 0 to master in like, he would try to see how long it takes him to actually do that.
Right.
And so he was basically playing against dog crap people and going from, matchmaking is going to, and matchmaking what it was back then was definitely not where it is now. Like right now, I can play 5 matches after being dog crap, and I'm going to be playing against people. I'll be playing against you. Like, it's not going to, 5 matches. It'll be like, yeah, you're really not
like
that bad.
low tier, high skill average. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
Like,
and that's what I want to say too.
Yeah.
Is that like, I'm not boasting myself. I am not pred. I think I could probably make it to Masters if I dedicated an entire season with a dedicated team of people with the same goal in mind, with the same skill set. We could. We'd have to start playing strategically. We'd have to really play like a professional team to get there, because that's where my skill set is. In order to get me to that point and get me to high level Masters, we would have to play.
You'd have to use your head. Fast or
Proactively.
slow,
It's
whatever
not
it
like-
is, you would have to plan ahead.
And kind of what we were talking about the other day, where like you want to have a player who's, you know, like I would love to have a healer that is able to follow around somebody who is a dumb charge in and does so much damage before they get themselves knocked, because they're ridiculously accurate, but they're really bad at the as a grand concept of the game. It's
Yeah,
like,
they don't need to be good
I
at
can
the
play
game,
chess
at
with
the
a
grand
pigeon,
concept. They just
too.
need to be good at shooting their gun and following orders and being a good teammate.
Correct.
And yeah, I know exactly what
And
you
I'm
mean.
not trying to say that those people are dumb. They're
They're not. They're
There's a
very
skill set
useful.
that
I
they
call
have.
there are Call of Duty. They're rolling Call of Duty turrets, like sentry turrets.
Yes.
It's a compliment, right?
You know,
Like those sentry turrets are fucking deadly. And imagine one on wheels. Like that's what those players are. We want that on our team. They don't need to use their
Oh,
head.
absolutely.
They need to beam everything that moves. Right? It's good.
No, exactly, but they also need to follow directions and
Yeah,
be
well.
aware. There's a situational awareness that you can teach that only comes from losing, but it's hard to teach people who are doing that and then they crash out too fast.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to qualify the fact that this is a trauma bonding experience for me. So, but no, like, and that's what it is. But like, if I had somebody who was really good at that, but was able to follow a certain degree of,
He
it
can
would
play
be
as a
really
team.
good if they were former, football players, where they could be really good at this, but also, and I say football, like
They're
high school
coachable.
football would have been fine. Yeah, exactly. Where that you can coach them into understanding the team dynamic, recognizing the scenario that you're in, not overextending, not leaving your quarterback open, kind of thing, and not saying that I should be the quarterback by any means. Just using the analogy
Yeah.
until it exhausts it.
Well,
But
you are the star of
um,
your games, so you should think about yourself
mean,
like that until you give quarterback to somebody else specifically.
No, exactly. I mean, though I do see myself as my own villain, so there is that. But, but no, it's and that's just kind of one of those details that I kind of think of. Anyway, so yeah, other than the fact that was the pred team, it was, I call it that because it was two of them were very clearly preds, and they were boasting that they were preds in some season or another, and then the third one, I'm guessing, was able to hold their own when you look at the fact that their career Apex kills is only 11,000, but then maybe they only play that one character. I don't know, but it was an interesting thing to see that they're those preds. And if I look them up, they're probably pretty famous, if you will. I don't know. I want to use that term specifically, but well known would be another term. Well known and popular are two different things. I have no idea. It was fascinating. But then there was that, like, and that match was crazy because we bumped into a team where they could have been standing still. That's how bad they were. And I'm like, compared to the rest of the players that were around, which was me and the two other people, and then a third team. And that third team came in. They mopped us up pretty good while we were focused on the other one, and it was a really crazy move in and swoop and doom. It was interesting, but yeah, that couple of those matches where I'm like, I can actually hold my own in this. This makes me feel okay. And this is where I'm like, yeah, I get what you're saying, where it's kind of playing to an ego to a certain extent, but I'm also looking at it going, for a very long time in this game, the matchmaking was just broken enough that I always felt like I was at the bottom end of whatever match I was in,
Yes.
based on how badly I'd get destroyed in those matches.
Yeah.
And now it's like, okay, if I run into the right team, I can hold my own against them pretty nicely. And then I run into another team, and I might as well have just like put my hands up and
It's
said,
like
just kill me.
50-50. Like you roll the dice, see if you can actually fight the team you're fighting. That's
And
how
that
come.
being said, there was definitely a couple of matches there where I got a championship on two of those matches, and it was like, well, that's nuts. And one team, I definitely was carried by a lot. The other match, that we got the championship, I switched to Lifeline because somebody was playing Revenant, and I basically found myself playing Team Doctor, and I recognized that the two people I was playing with were definitely skilled in a lot of ways, but they also were very good at getting shot. I had to pick up both of them like 2-3 times. Like it was pretty crazy. But if I can do some damage, they can finish them off, or they do damage and I finish them off. I think I got like 2 kills, but like 6 assists. Like it was nuts. And then the two of them got like 2,000 damage. Like both of them were dropping 2K badges, and I'm like, what the? I got like 700. I was like, I did some damage. Yeah, it was nuts. It was very crazy. Anyway, enough about my crazy moment. It's just that was what I was thinking of the whole time this morning, was that whole concept of where it just kind of playing to someone's ego kind of thing, and I was just like, that's an interesting concept.
I've spent a lot of time looking at that graph, so eventually I would have to generate an opinion about it, right?
Yeah.
To relate back to a couple of the things you said, because I was trying to let you talk and not interrupt unless there was no time to say the thing later. Like it had to be said now, or it wouldn't be able to be said. Other than that,
thank you.
Because like you got a lot to say, but you have a point. You will get there. I just gotta let you get there, and that's totally fine. Some people don't have a point, so you have to interrupt them. I appreciate you
recognize that.
Yeah, you gotta like interrupt to like keep the conversation moving forward. But I have to not interrupt, because you will get there eventually, and as long as I don't interrupt you, we won't get off on 7 tangents, and I will actually finally hear what you want to say. Which is totally fine. Doesn't bother me at all. It's like the opposite of what most people do. So like it's an interesting and fun dynamic. The thing you were saying about teammates, where you like backtracked a little to defend yourself, like, oh wait, I don't want to be insulting to people on the people that can shoot their gun but otherwise are dumb. Let's just be real. That's pretty much what we're saying. Like, dumb isn't a bad thing. It just means dumb means you can't communicate. Dumb means you aren't physically, you verbally can't communicate, right? Deaf, dumb, and stupid. Yeah. Right? So that's what I mean by dumb. It's not a bad thing. It's just these people don't really do much other than shoot their gun, right? They're deaf, dumb, and gun, because they're not stupid, but they don't hear much. They don't hear much. They don't say much, but they got good aim, right? When I'm playing with you, I like I said, I call them rolling sentry guns. How's it going, Lemonskin? Because somebody with a really good fucking aim is genuinely necessary on a team, right? Like, not everybody needs to use their fucking head if everybody can shoot their gun. And if one person can shoot their gun in like better because they never even tried to use their head, that sounds like an advantage to me. Sounds like a skill set that we can take advantage of, right? That's the way I look at it.
Yeah. No, and that's one of those things too. Like, even like I used to work at a radio station many years ago. We always got free tickets to hockey, the local hockey team. And one of the things that I always noticed is there were some players on the hockey team, and this is true for that team and also across NHL, West Coast Hockey League, Canada. This is a strategy in hockey that I've noticed, because hockey's got a lot of violence that they try to curb, but it's still very present. That they'll have players who can't handle a puck, who can barely skate, but they can make themselves move forward very good and very fast, and they are very large, and their job is to get thrown out of the game after bashing into somebody.
I can relate to this.
That is a strategy in hockey to take out your opponent's star player, and you get your guy thrown out of the game for the next 3 games. That's it. I'm done.
No. Yeah, so that was me in high school.
He just agreed to being the dumb guy. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. No, that was 100% me in high school. So I wasn't talented, and I didn't want to be there. But if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it to the best of my ability. It's just passion makes you better at things. I have the passion, but I made it on the team. I was required to be on the team but like I had to perform to a certain good enough degree to get on the team for it was basketball and baseball as a rule. Those are the two sports I played. Okay, so my job in basketball, I'm 5'11" tops. Like that's with my, if I get good shoes, I'm 5'11". Okay, I think I'm 5'10" and a half, maybe 3/4 or something dumb. Like it's I'm delusional, right? Because I'm like, damn.
Every doctor was like, stop standing on your tippy toes, and you're like, I'm not. It's just me standing up straight.
So I'm like 5'11" on a good day and a good pair of shoes, and I made sure I wore good shoes because everybody else was 6 foot or 6'2" or whatever, right? But on the junior team, the non-varsity teams, right? I'm just not short, which is enough, right? So they made I was post. Because if I didn't want to be there and I was just good enough to make the team, that means I'm not good enough to dribble the ball. I'm not good enough to shoot the ball. What I'm good at is following directions and standing where I'm told, right? So what they did and what happened is I was just big in the box, and I was in the box for the exact maximum amount of time I was allowed to be in the paint. Because there was a certain amount of time you're allowed to be in the paint with the ball and all that nonsense. So I made sure to take up all the time I possibly could. And when I went for a layup, I was going to miss, but I had to take somebody out with me. Because there was a 50-50 chance I hurt myself on the way to the ground, regardless of whether or not I make the layup or hit somebody. So I might as well hit somebody. Because I'm not going to get the foul for it, right? So that was my job.
True.
They called me Will Mill the Thrill, because if they passed me the ball, it was because there was somebody between me and the goal. They didn't want to be playing the game anymore. Not exaggerating.
Yeah.
Right? So
no, and that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, and if you get somebody, just hurt enough, especially
not even hurt. You don't even have to hurt them. I was 210 pounds at 5'11" as a freshman. I'm coming for your ass, and you're getting out of my way. We're not on the varsity team. You don't lift weights. You're just tall. This person between me and the goal that they have on the junior team, not even the varsity team, just the freshmen and the lower team, right? I'm gonna go over you. I'm walking over you. You know what I mean? Like, you could be 6'3". It doesn't matter. You're gonna be a lanky motherfucker. I'm coming through you. We're both hitting the ground. And after the first time you do that to somebody that's 6'3" and lanky, they don't want to feel that way anymore, so they get out of your way. Because even if you don't hurt them, that's rough to get somebody 210 pounds trying to pretend you're not there, just jumping right into your chest. Boom! Ball bounces off of your forehead or whatever. You just smack it down behind me straight into the ground. It flies up 10 feet. Doesn't matter. You just got fucking tackled because I played football, bro. Like, I played football all of middle school. I literally would just fucking try to body him as hard as I could. In baseball, because I knew I wasn't gonna hit, and I was only gonna be allowed to play for 3 minutes, and I just learned what my job was. In baseball, they had me in the power hitter position. They had me in the 4 spot, right? They won bases loaded, right? But my job wasn't to hit the ball. If I hit the ball, it was going not to the fence, but it was going through your fucking glove at second base or between first and second out to right field. No questions. I couldn't hit it anywhere else, and I could only hit it as hard as I fucking could, right? Right? So my job was not to hit it. My job was to swing once or twice and then get hit by the ball or bunt, because a bunt was a free score because the bases were loaded almost always, right? Or if I hit the ball, that's fucking score. That's scores. Everybody in front of me scores, and I get to first, right? Ball definitely makes it to first. If they hit me with the ball, I get to first. Everybody walks one, right? The thing I was good at this point was making the next baseman or the base guy on top of me terrified with their ankles, because I had ceramic cleats and I was coming for your ankles. I would leap off of first base and take 3 steps and then creep over to steal. And these guys, everybody's looking me right in the fucking face, and I'm like, do it. I don't even care if I get out. If you throw the ball to first, home gets scores, right? If you throw the ball to second, home scores. If you do anything but pitch the ball, home scores. right? On third base scores or second base
and
steals,
so
right?
what
Like
you're saying is that you were not a pawn in this game, but you were definitely a power piece. But you weren't the king and you weren't the queen. Maybe a knight. Possibly a rook.
right. Like I was never supposed to hit the ball. You have no idea how many times I just had to sit there and eat a fucking 80+ mile an hour fastball aimed for me, bro. Oh, that is the worst thing.
Because it's better for them to have
to physically just hurt me, give me one base, give us one score, or put somebody on third,
give
right?
you one score versus letting you try to actually hit it. Because if you're gonna hit it, it's going out there, and you're gonna get at least that first run, and possibly a second. And depending on how the ball ends up in whatever outfield it does end up in, you end up in a spot where you might end up on second and everybody else is home.
Yeah,
right?
my chunky ass is always creeping. I had to creep because everybody in front of me was fast as fuck, right? So I learned very quickly that if I stood on first and waited for the ball to get hit, or just took a normal steal pattern, like, you know, just took your one normal step and then you take 2 or 3, depending on how comfortable you are in that moment, like shuffle steps. You don't let your feet touch, but you also don't cross your feet. That way you can dive back, right? That's the normal steal pattern for obvious reasons. It's like your body length. It's like one body length. You just put your hands out and you touch the base, right? I had to steal almost halfway there, because the people in front of me and the people behind me were so fast that if they hit the ball, by the time I got to second, he was literally right behind me. He's like, speed up, dude, move. Pushing me. They'd literally be pushing me by the time I got to second base. The person who just hit the ball would physically be pushing me and standing on second base. Like, you can't come back. You have to go to third. You don't have an option.
Yeah, push it. Get you off the field as fast as possible.
I was
you're gonna slow
fat,
down.
bro. Like, not fat, but like compared to the people around me, like I ran. I was not fast. You know what I mean? I was 210 pounds. I was here to get hit by the ball, not run fast. I was at the back of, not at the very back of every line, but like, I led the rear pack. You know what I mean? Like, because the people behind me just didn't care.
No, that makes a lot of sense too.
They definitely could have passed me. More than half the people behind me in the pack could have passed me at any moment. They just didn't care. That was my strength, right? Like,
coming in, so I'm trying to stay in the conversation, but I just got alerted that I have a kind of an emergency meeting that's going to take place in like half an hour. So
let's shoot each other. You know, I already got it turned on.
It's gonna be like maybe 10-15 minutes on that meeting.
Oh, okay.
Just trying to touch on some things. So
that's not bad.
I'm in trouble.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Wow, that actually hit you.
That hurt my feelings.
I wasn't expecting that to hit you.
Recharging my shield.
Oh, rude.
Laying fences. I downed an enemy.
That flatline takes a lot longer to shoot than the submachine gun.
That second fence, that actually got me. I was kind of when you did it, that funny angle coming through that door. I was like, what the fuck was that? That was good. I'm like, I got you. Oh wait, no, yeah, I forgot you could do that. Shit.
Yeah, so when I play with you, we talk while we play to like focus on working on that, right? The both of us. Oh my goodness.
I had the fast reload button show up because, you know, I ran out of ammo with that wingman.
You broke me and stuff, yeah. The way I see you when I play with you as a teammate, I see you more as the chameleon, right? As like the archetype of player. You're a chameleon, if that makes sense. You can, you mechanically are fine and can play any role fine. Because I don't think you have a role you are superior at, as far as I can tell from playing with you. I don't know if that's true.
I will definitely fall into certain patterns depending on depending on who I'm playing with and what is needed.
Defense is complete.
So yes, absolutely agree with you on that. Stupid robot.
Setting a fence.
Damn it, I friggin' blocked the door for myself.
I'm in trouble. I took an enemy down.
But yeah, so like there's times where I'm playing Lifeline and I realize that I can't be the healer that I need to be because the players that I'm playing with are
Healing my wounds.
not aggressive enough.
Setting a fence. The fence is complete.
Or they are
Fence deployed.
literally shot your feet. Dance, boy.
I'm in trouble.
Is that dancing?
I'm moving up.
I almost-
Whoa, we're
if I'd have
spotting
gotten to
it
that
after
zip
you
line,
died.
I should have tapped momentum shifted or tap strafed. That'd have been good. I was trying to dance for you.
Laying fences.
I wanted to just do a cute little waltz with you.
Laying fences.
But yeah, so I agree. Yeah, no, I definitely hit a chameleon mode a lot because I did try to play every character. I wanted to see what kind of different styles that people had, you know, the different types of characters, what they can play.
The fence is complete.
Some characters were a lot more difficult for me to play, but the concept of what they're supposed to be able to do, like Pathfinder, I've struggled with Pathfinder like there's nobody's business.
Gotta relax.
I took an enemy down.
I gotta
Pretty good for
run
an
away when
electrical
my gun
engineer,
runs
no?
out of ammo.
Somebody just followed me and is asking to 1v1 me. Yeah, my friend here is getting off, has to get off for like 15-20 minutes in like 20 minutes. So send me a friend request and get on in 20 minutes. Why not? You'll probably beat me, but why not, bro?
Just topping up my shield.
I sit back and again, like when just to put this out there since we are talking.
Anyone passes through here? We'll know.
I don't think that you're. If I had a better aim with everything that I've done, learning your game style, like that fence, for example, and I realized that I was boxed in, but I thought it was actually boxed all the way in, and I could have bounced out there. But like,
Yeah.
recognizing those things and knowing when and listening for those fence posts to go down, and you know, being aware of your tactic, your movement ability is what keeps you from being my bitch, as they would say. No, and that's because my aim is terrible.
I'm in trouble.
Your game style is very good in a team effort, and that's one of the things that I always find fascinating about your game style and how you play this character specifically, because you do play her very offensively, which is awesome. A lot of people don't, and then those who do are
Putting down a fence.
like that.
Fence placed.
And if my aim was better, one more of those would have hit you, and my 1 HP would not have mattered. And
Negating all incoming artillery. Sweet silence.
so yeah, I don't particularly think that you're like, you know, the best of the best of the best. I want to make sure that we're all aware that I don't think you believe that either.
No, I
But we
definitely don't.
definitely recognize there is
I downed an
a
adversary.
I forgot I wanted to melee you or do something. I was so focused on Casey. You've gotten a lot better at running away.
I have definitely. That's something that I have been working on, running away, because I'm usually very aggressive, especially when I play this guy. Because if I'm playing, you know, with another player and our tactics and strategies line up, like that was impressive to watch. Ugh.
Fence enemy. Fence. Setting a fence.
Oh, damn, I messed up the wall skip. Those were good shots.
Oh,
I
I
even
actually got-
stunned you. That was good. That means your crosshair was in the right place. That's good shit.
Yeah. I was actually expecting you to survive that, to be honest with you.
Hey, I made a mistake. You capitalized on it because you weren't making mistakes. That's my play style, right? Like I assume the person I'm fighting isn't going to make any mistakes. And then if I don't make any mistakes, theoretically I should win, because I know how good your aim is in comparison to mine, right? So,
yeah, and that's also why you use shotguns and why you use guns like the. Are you using the Prowler or the Hemlock? It sounds
the
like
Prowler and the Flatline. I changed things up because I fought you recently with the good fighting stuff a lot, so I wanted to get something else going.
You playing with like a Sentinel, the way you play is just crazy. I've been working with you.
It's really hard for me to hit those
I have
shots.
to. Oh yeah, no, it is. But when you do hit them, they're spectacularly amazing.
I only hit the crazy ones, right?
And it's not like you're like just shooting randomly.
No, definitely not. I'm absolutely trying to recoil smooth during the hip fire. Oh, you're going up? But how do I? Hold on. Someone caught me off guard. I forgot you were Revenant.
Ah, and that's why I like switching up to this guy. That's one of the reasons why I like. Oh, that was a robot.
You'll know. I'm in trouble. Playing with fences. Anyone passes through here, you'll know.
Even the standing still, I can't.
Putting down the fence. Fence crossed. I downed an enemy.
The stun. My brain goes into move, damn it, move when I get stunned like that. It drives me a little bonkers because I know that there's something I should be doing to compensate for that, but I never do it.
Yeah, just hit your tactical button. Or run up a wall, because your wall movement speed isn't slowed down.
Oh, good to know, because I got melted this morning when I was playing Lifeline. I went to go through a door and it was just like...
We've got company. Just topping up my shields.
Tactical's not fast enough yet.
I downed an enemy.
That's the other thing, is when you get to that upper level and you can... Like, I was
I
laughing
hit that
when we
so
started
fast,
off this
dude.
little...
That wasn't really your fault. Like,
Oh no, I went to hit it and I'm watching it gear up and you're just like, again, this is why you're really good with these repeaters. Shotguns are really in your favor because, like you said before, that when you're playing and you've got a shotgun, oh, I walked off the edge and missed my shot anyway. So.
I can't wall skip right here very well anyway, so I would have tried. So you just gave away probably a break. I gotta relax. That was really bad. Oh goodness.
Planting fences. The fence is complete.
Wasted my shadows.
If the fence gets crossed, you know.
Oh, I didn't hit what I wanted to hit. No, run away.
Planting fences. The fence, I'm in trouble. Setting the fence. Second broken. Someone else is here.
Ah, I didn't. I switched weapons twice. Dang it.
Oh, yeah, see, now you're just showing off. But I'm like slamming my mouse sideways on my fucking desk here and smacking my...
If I was showing off, I would have bronze bannered you. I pulled out my flatline, realized, the flatline's bad for this. I needed to have this weapon.
I downed an adversary.
That was dumb. I needed to commit to the weapon. Me practicing trying to fence you there, though, that might have been a little bit. Oh wow. You backed up and I domed you, like with like 3 bullets.
Yeah, I felt that.
Laying fences. Someone crossed. I downed an enemy.
I'm like, I need more desk space. Move my mouse around.
The circuit is complete.
Oh, nice. I went the wrong way for sure. You fucking
double
zipped
bounced.
around.
Yeah, I bounced in the direction that I needed to bounce to,
No! I wasn't quite able to get you. Oh. Thought that was you landing behind me. It was a dummy standing in the...
Oh, I've shot enough dummies in this match. And I'm not talking about you, sir.
Throwing an arc star. Tossing a grenade. Tossing a grenade.
Oh, that's an arc star.
Adversary.
I have no shield cells. Crap, why is it not firing? Oh, I have no shields.
I'm in trouble. Setting the fence. Fence deployed. Fence crossed. You're not alone. Playing with fences.
I'm like, crap,
Fence in
ran out of
position.
bullets.
Anyone passes through here, we'll know. Setting a fence.
What?
Trouble. Planting fences.
It won't break the damn fence! I tried so many times to there was a pylon behind you that whole time and I just
Healing my wounds.
it did everything but grab that pylon.
I'm bleeding out.
Fucking so mad.
Yeah, that made me panic just a little bit.
I'm not perfect. See, that is the issue with the playstyle though, right? Like, if I were perfect, theoretically, you know, but that's everybody. Like, if they were perfect, they could have won the fight.
I
You
downed
know
an
what I mean?
enemy.
Oh yeah, no, and like I said, like if I'm looking at how many times, like I'm currently got a 34.21% accuracy with the wingman. I had 4 headshots in this last. You know, some of these I'm doing a lot higher. I'm also
Look, you
not
told
just
me
spamming
to focus,
firing.
so I have 36. The other one's 15. I don't know what happened there. I think I was just whiffing at you at range. Oh yeah, it was the when you were jumping away
Enemy over there.
out there. I was just
Yeah.
blasting at you. But otherwise, I got a 36.59 currently.
In trouble. Recharging my shield.
Because you told me I just needed like 10% more. So like, all right, that means I just need controller aim, basically, right?
Yeah.
Damn, too far away with my one time. There we go.
I took an enemy down.
Like that 17.4% accuracy. I missed most of my wingman shots. So.
Yeah, at that
Yeah,
range,
I
I dropped it down to 22.69 because we were just blamming at each other. No, my friend isn't my coach. We're just like we bounce things off of each other. Like neither of us are really
Obnoxiously analytical
coaches.
people.
Yeah, we're just obnoxiously analytical. Neither of us have really coached either of us. Like we both coach each other constantly, like through whatever it is that's currently happening. Like I'm more of a movement player.
I am not good enough at this
but-
game. I'm a strategist. I play this game like a chess game,
Yeah.
and it's more
Pretty good for an electrical engineer, no?
more about looking at the whole picture. And when I first started playing this, I was trying to figure out exactly how is it that we've got 60 players and we've got 10 of the same person. Like, I understand it's a game and that's what we want to do, but how do they explain that in the lore? Because there is so much lore in this game. And I'm kind of a stickler for
I'm in trouble.
stories.
I'm fencing. If the fence gets crossed, we'll know.
Oh, messed up. 5 times.
Playing fences.
You don't get to go up that staircase. You have to delete those to go up that.
Just
I'm gonna come up here and put my ultimate down.
I'm the storm. Setting a fence. Anyone passes through here, we'll know.
No! That hurts my feelings.
I'm fencing.
I also happen to have a passion for things that are incredibly hard. And that sounds a lot worse than it meant to be. But like difficult, things that are really difficult. Like I'm a big fan of the game Go. And if you've never heard of Go, look it up. It's a very old Chinese game that is, if checkers is like complexity of like 1 to the 8th, and chess is 1 to the 32nd. I have to look at that stats for it because I can't remember. One of them is like checkers is ridiculously simple on a complexity level. Chess, I think, is like 1 to the 8th difficulty when it comes to the complexity of the number of moves versus what can and counter moves and da 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 da. Go is like 1 to the 32nd, which is absurdly complex. It's not that it's a difficult game. They say that it takes like 5 minutes to learn Go and a lifetime to master the game, and it's one of those ancient games where there were battles that were decided over a game of Go. Because generals or whatever, they would just basically sit and play against each other, and that match would last a week. I mean that, a single match. Like, imagine a chess game. I mean, they play chess games in a couple of hours. But imagine if a chess game lasted an entire week. Yeah, you get behind me so fast, that makes my brain boil.
I can't figure out how to chain up hills without effort. Like, I have to, like, sit there and really focus to get the right
I'm
angle.
in trouble. Playing with fences. Anyone passes through here, we'll know.
I should have wall skipped all that.
No more storms.
Oh, that's okay. You prevented me from pursuing you the way I wanted to.
Oh, I got way too close. I got way too
that
close.
was I took the lightning bolt for the team there
I should've-
because I knew that in order for you to come out, you were going to have to, and I just had to fire at the right time. And I had the bullets in my gun, so that's where that became useful.
Good shot.
On that note, I will have to be back in a hot minute because my meeting starts in like 2 minutes. So
I kind of figured. I was just
will-
messaging this guy as well, trying to figure out if he has a mic.
Gotcha. But yeah, no, I'll be back as soon as the meeting's over,
Hell yeah, I look forward to it.
and we'll see how that goes from there. Man, toodles.
See ya. Oh. Yeah, add me there, man. You got my name on your screen. Is this... Yep, okay, hell yeah. I'm open. Join up. Yeah, just use your in-game mic or whatever, though. You know? I got mine open. What's up, dog? Uh-oh. We got an Octane player. I'm countered. It's over. GG's. How's it going, bro? Oh, plug your mic in, bro. Just use your open mic or whatever in game. You can do both. Grab yourself like that's a crazy way to do this. Friggin' here, grab yourself any 2 weapons you want. Put gray attachments on them, and then grab yourself any colored attachment you want for both weapons. Grab yourself a gold bag. Then fight me like normal. No character swapping to heal. Well, why would you grab a shield?
We could check out here.
Yeah, grab yourself a yeah. There we go, what? Oh, I see. Yeah, just grab yourself a gold bag. We'll just start fighting. Treat it like a real match. Do whatever you want to do, dude. This would be way easier if you just used your mic. Because if you're just in a Discord call, you can do both. What do you mean there's an echo? How would that... I don't understand how that's going to make you echo. Does your mic echo? It just echoes? I don't understand.
We are not alone. Look over here.
We got trouble, really close. We've got company.
Yeah, come shoot me, dude. You're making this really challenging. From my perspective, you have a mic, you just don't want to use it. Well, you seem to understand me. Whatever, dude. I don't really care that much. Just start shooting me whenever you're ready.
Anyone passes through here, you'll know. Taking a moment to heal up. Putting down a fence. company. We took an enemy down. Pretty good for an electrical engineer, no? Planting. I'm bleeding out.
You tap strafe back. I wasn't prepared for that. I've been fighting that other guy in the range for too long.
Fence placed. I'm in trouble. Putting down a fence. If the fence gets caught, we know. I'm fencing. Combat immunity.
Oh, I forgot the door stuns me when I open it.
I'm fencing. Anyone passes through here, we'll know. Healing my wounds. Fencing position. Fence them in, fence them out. And fencing. Down.
Oh, I spawned outside.
Fencing position. Anyone passes through here, you'll know. And fencing.
Ah, I didn't get in the door.
Someone crossed the fence.
I was trying to grab that fence behind you. I was being silly.
I'm in trouble. Planting fences. Anyone passes through here, you'll know. And fencing. Healing wounds. I'm bleeding
I messed up the wall skip.
Planting fences. The circuit is complete.
Oh, I just missed.
Playing with fences. Someone crossed a fence. Get ready. Playing fences. And fences. Someone crossed a fence. Get ready. No level up would be complete with upgraded and good to go. Look at me. And fencing.
Oh,
Bleeding out.
I dipped behind the wrong
Fence
corner.
crossed. We're not alone. Laying fence. I'm bleeding out.
Oh, that was weird. Not me dying, just what happened right before I died. My character did a little wiggle waggle.
I'm fencing. I'm down. Planting fences. Someone crossed a fence. Get ready. I downed an adversary. Shush now. No more storms. Healing my wounds. I'm in trouble. I'm fencing. Anyone passes through here, We'll know. Fence in position. Engaging the enemy. And fencing. Fence crossed. I down an enemy. Fence deployed. Fence them in, fence them out. Healing my wounds. And fence I'm bleeding out.
Oh. I wonder if I could have fatigue wall skipped after landing. I tried to put fences down while I was in the air, but I think I just missed grabbing them.
Fence in position. If the fence gets crossed, we know. Enemy fences. Eye of the storm. And fencing. If anyone passes through here, we know. Healing my wound. I'm in trouble. Fence in position. Fence placed. Anyone passes through here, we know. I'm down to an adversary. Fence in position. If the fence gets someone cross the fence, get ready. Healing my wounds. Someone cross the fence, I'm in trouble. Down.
Almost. I just dropped down a little bit too far to the right.
Fence placed. Fence them in, fence them out. I'm in trouble. Fence in position. And fencing. Anyone passes through here, you know. Fence deployed. And fence. I'm in trouble. Fence in position. Claiming fences. Shush now. No more storms. Fence deployed. Taking a moment to heal up. Fence placed. Fence in. I'm in trouble. Fence deployed.
I just missed every shot. I always forget that tactical makes you reduces the duration of the stun. Not the duration, the effectiveness, sorry. That's the issue. I always think it reduces
Anyone
the
passes
duration
through here,
for some
you
reason.
know.
Oh, I'm dead. Oh, your body blocked me.
Fence in position. Claiming fences. I'm down.
Oh, can't move forward. There we go.
Fence deployed. I downed an enemy. Fence placed. Anyone passes through here, you know. Healing my wounds. I'm bleeding out.
I did both too early and too late. I opened the door before I stepped to the left.
Fence in position. Fence them in, fence them out. Playing with fences. Planting fences. Anyone passes through here? I'm in trouble. I'm fencing. I'm bleeding out. Trouble. I'm fencing. Fence in position. Broken. I downed an enemy. I'm in trouble. I'm bleeding out.
Oh, I used the last fence. Damn it. The pylon I grabbed out there on the ground disappeared as I clicked. That's unfortunate.
Fence in position. Fence them in. Setting a fence. Fence. No, no, I'm bleeding out. Planting fences.
Bro, you literally jumped right over the fences. That's so unfortunate. Like literally right over them. They were in the right place too. That's crazy.
Recharging my shields. I'm fencing. Anyone passes through here will know. Passing down.
I got all stuck on the staircase.
I'm in trouble.
Nope, I can't put a fence out
Fence
there.
element. Fence in position. Someone cross the fence. Get ready. Fence placed. The circuit is open. We've got company. Putting down a fence. Fence them in. Fence them out. Healing my wounds. I'm in trouble. I'm fencing. Planting fences. The circuit is complete. I'm fencing. I'm in trouble. Passing down.
God, I was trying to punch you into it. Oh, I landed on the jump pad! No! I'm flying!
Laying fences. Fence them in. Fence them out. Setting a fence. Eye of the star. Laying fence down.
Oh, I pulled out the wrong weapon. I even pulled the shotgun out the moment I came back alive. Like, I was trying to pull out the shotgun. That's unfortunate.
Playing with fences. Someone crossed a fence. Get ready. Fence deployed. Circuit is broken. We've got company. I downed an enemy. Healing my wounds. I'm fencing.
Oh, I hit the dummy. I got all scared that the door was gonna stun me. Why does the door stun me sometimes and other times it doesn't? I don't understand how to predict that yet in the range yet.
Fence deployed.
Because it's never supposed to stun me in the range.
Setting a fence. Planting fences. Fence away. And fence. Just now. No more storms. Any trouble. The circuit is broken. Fence placed. I'm moving out. Fence in position. Fence him out.
That was a big yikes.
And fencing. Down.
Oh, I stepped way too far out. I didn't need to step out, I just needed to look out.
Fence in position. The circuit is complete. Engaging the enemy. Playing with fences.
Come on, just click.
Laying fences. Lift and fencing. The circuit is broken. We've got company. Fence prepared.
I couldn't frickin' reload my weapon. I was being silly, I kept pressing my tactical too early.
Circuit's broken. Someone else is here. Planting fences. Setting the fence. Fence in position. Anyone passes through will know. And fencing. Fence crossed.
Ah, the door stuns me, I always forget that. That's so unfortunate.
I downed an enemy. Fence crossed. We're not alone. Fence placed. Fence on in. Fence on out. Any trouble? Putting down the fence. Healing my wounds. Fence placed. Circuit's broken. Someone else. Fence on in. I got an enemy. The circuit is broken. We've got company. Eye of the storm. Fence in position. Engaging the enemy. I got an enemy. Recharging my shield. Healing my wounds. Setting a fence. Any trouble? Laying fences. The fence is complete. Taking a moment to heal up. I'm thinking. Anyone passes through here will know. Laying fences.
Damn. Not nearly able to find you fast enough. Give me a second to get some water. I got it right here.
Taking Eye of the storm.
I forgot to pull my shotgun out and cock it. I just had to stand in front of you like a man.
I'm taking damage. Just now. No more stones. No more fences. And fences. Someone crossed the fence. Get ready. Fence in position.
Ah, the door shouldn't stun me. That's so dumb.
I'm fencing. Anyone passes through here, you'll know. Putting down the fence. Fence crossed. You're not alone. Just now. No more stones. And fence. The circuit is broken.
Oh, I forgot to pull my shotgun out before. Damn it. I gotta start pulling it out every time I revive. I gotta remember to do that.
Fence in position. If the fence
This door should be able. I should be able to close this fucking door. That's so dumb.
playing with fences. Playing fences. And fencing. Anyone passes through? Across the fence. Pretty good for an electrical.
I guess if you're gonna troll, I'll troll.
Across the fence.
Freaking punch, yeah.
Shooting down the fence. Anyone passes through here, you know. Playing.
What am I stuck on? What am I stuck on? I just missed the door. That's where I backed around the door. Oh, I probably hit my ultimate. That's right.
Shooting down the fence. Anyone passes through here, you know. Fence placed. The circuit is complete. Planting fences. And fencing. Laying fences. In trouble. Fence crossed. You're not alone. I found an adversary. Take a minute to heal up. Healing my wounds. Trouble. Putting down the fence. And someone across the fence. Get ready. And trouble. And fencing. Laying fences.
Ah, I couldn't tell which one was you and which one's the dummy. I panicked.
And trouble.
Yeah, it can still hit me in this little corner right here. That's interesting. That's cool. Can still get you in this little corner right here.
Fence in position. Circuit broken. Someone else is here. Anyone got to here? You know. Fence deployed. Someone cross the fence. Get ready. Fence them in. Fence them out. And moving out.
Oh, my pylon wasn't behind you. It was way out in front of you. That was never gonna work. Got to pull up my weapon again.
And fencing. Moving out.
You killing me? Took out like my whole health bar.
Crossing an out, sir.
Calculated.
Petite touch of paquet here. Planting fences. The circuit is complete. And fence. And tower. And another one down. Putting down the fence.
Oh, I can't open the door.
I understand.
Okay. That's so lame.
And fencing. If the fence gets crossed, we'll know. Planting fences.
Oh, I didn't have my weapon out, damn it.
And fencing. Planting fences. The circuit is complete. I've been hit. And fencing. Fence crossed.
I keep forgetting to pull my shotgun out. That's so stupid of me. Just stand there in front of you. Alright. That was fun. GG's, man.